What does a home in Fort Walton Beach, close to Hurlburt, for $600,000 look like? Well, today we are going to take you on a tour of a home that is a great example of that budget. We're going to talk about location, commute times, and what living in Fort Walton Beach is like. Let's get to it. Okay, before we get inside of this great house, we're going to talk about where we're at. So we're in Fort Walton Beach, right off Racetrack Road. This is 2394 Ellison Way. Basically where you're at here is you're super close to basically everything. There's a Publix, there's a Walmart, there's a Kohl's, there's an Aldi really close by. You've got Choctaw High School, you could walk, but you're not gonna walk because Racetrack's kind of busy. You are literally in between both Hurlburt and Eglin, both about a 10-minute commute to either base. You've got the beach, Okaloosa Island, is the closest beach access point, public beach access point. You're about 15 minutes away from that. Tons of restaurants around, super easy, just great location. So if you're mill to mill, this would be a great house for you because neither, neither spouse or anything has to go further than the other one. So this would be a great location for mill to mill. Now, we're super close even to, so we're in the heart of Fort Walton Beach. Let's get inside. So this is 2394 Ellison Way. It is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom home built in 2016. It's about 2,600 square feet, semi-custom home, tons of upgrades, and you're just gonna have to come inside to check it out. All right, so this home has a lot of features, a lot of upgrades. You've got crown molding, you've got tray ceilings, you've got hard flooring, so tile flooring, pretty much throughout most of the home, except for in a couple of the bedrooms. So I'm just gonna show you guys around because it is a great house. So you start off here in a huge foyer. Let me kind of pull you around so you can see better. Like I said, the crown molding, you've got wood look tile here, but this is a very generously sized entryway. You've got a coat closet there, and then it leads you straight into this amazing open floor plan. It is a split floor plan, so you've got the owner's suite on one side and then the bedrooms back around this corner over here. So as I mentioned, there is crown molding and there's actually lighting up in there, but it's not dark enough in the room to kind of show you that, but it's really cool. So if you're sitting watching a movie, you could have the cool like blue or purpley colored lights going on. And if you've got huge furniture, this is the living room for you. This is a very good size room. So this hallway down here leads you to the guest bedrooms. That was our entryway. That leads out into over here, the foyer and the garage, and then around the corner over that way is your owner's suite. But let's check out this kitchen. So one of the really most popular things that I hear from my military clients is they want something where if they have a squadron get together or something like that, they've got enough space for people, or if they're just having like a football party or whatever, they've got enough space for people. So as you can see, it's a huge living room, but then swinging on around to the kitchen, you've also got a really good sized kitchen. You've got an eat-in area over here. You've got a little breakfast bar over here where you can put some stools and things like that. So you've got a lot of options here for entertaining. And you can go all the way around with stools if you really wanted to and still not encroach on, like they've got a 6, 7, 8 person table here. So, and then there's still plenty of room around that as well. You've got stainless steel appliances, granite countertops, and these cabinets are gorgeous. But you've got a ton of cabinets to boot. And then a huge pantry. Tile backsplash. It's got everything you could need. All right, so let's go over, what should we do first? Let's go explore this side over here. So again, it's 4 bedrooms. You've got A half bath here. You've got 3 of the bedrooms here and another full bathroom here. But again, huge, like even the hallway is very large. You've got a linen closet here, so lots of storage. So your first bedroom, and now the only carpet in the house are in these 3 guest bedrooms. But you've got a cool accent feature wall here. Lots of generously sized closets. This one's got a built-in. Across the hall over here, they're using it as an office, but obviously it's still huge enough to be a bedroom. This one goes to the front of the house. You've got the huge baseboards. And this is your full bathroom. Again, very generously sized. Tub shower combo, some natural light, and then a really good size counter there. So if you did have, 3-4 kids, you could easily, they could all share that bathroom and not be on top of each other. And again, another bedroom, very good sized, and this one's to the front as well. And then you've got your closet. Fan, and you've got the knockdown texture instead of popcorn because again the house was built in 2016. So in this price point, some things that you're going to see are the bigger homes, so over 2,500 square feet, usually 4 bedrooms. If it's a 3-bedroom, you're going to have an extra space, and then on the newer side, so 10 to 15 years old, or no more than 10 to 15 years old, I should say. Typically it's in Fort Walton Beach. For this price point, you're paying for convenience, location, that kind of thing. Again, we are right off Racetrack Road. This house is priced at $610, and it's because it's so great and it's very well maintained. Even the people that owned it before them, I helped these sellers purchase this house. It was very well maintained even then. So pride of ownership in this neighborhood as well, which is one thing we haven't talked about. We're in Majestic Oaks. It is just like a smaller neighborhood. They're all the same builder, all the same kind of custom features, things like that. So you've got a lot of really nice homes in this little area, and you're close to everything. Let's get back to it. Before we head over to the owner's suite so I can show you guys how awesome that side of the house is as well. Hey guys, I'm Kristen Weller. I'm with Coldwell Banker and I am your Panhandle real estate agent. So if you are thinking about moving to the area or just have questions, reach out to me. All of my information is going to be popping up here on the screen. I would love to help you out. All right, let's get back to it. Let's explore this side of the house. Again, 2,600 square feet, and it shows in every single room just how spacious it is. So even this, we've got double entry doors here, wood look tile, and it is just a massive room. I mean, that's a king size bed, so you can kind of see how big this space is. Again, you've got double crown molding tray ceiling. This is in the back corner of the home, so you've got some privacy there, but it is a huge room. Let me kind of bring you around this way so you can kind of see from this angle. A huge space. You could easily have like an actual sitting area over here if you wanted to. And then the bathroom, got some nice detail there on the transition, and it's a pocket door, which I love pocket doors. So just a lot of custom features in this home. So you've got a garden tub, stand-up shower, huge walk-in closet, your toilet closet. There's a linen closet back here. And then again, the same beautiful cabinets, granite, dual sinks. Now I do have the lights on in here, but I don't even have all of them on. And it's cloudy outside, but it's still so much natural light in here that it's great. And so again, huge walk-in closet. All right, we're gonna go check out the laundry room and the garage, which normally I don't show you guys the garage because it's just a garage. But this garage is deceivingly large as well. All right, so kind of getting your bearings. The owner suite is behind me. There's your living room. There's your entry. And then your laundry room. So, like, I'm not gonna lie, there's nothing special about the laundry room, but except for it is still really large sized. You've got your HVAC closet in here, but then you do have more storage. So again, that's one thing that the builder really did a good job of, is giving you guys storage. Now, again, this is just a garage. It's just a 2-car garage. They fit 2 cars in here. Like, I'm not kidding. They have a Jeep that they put here and then another like mid-size SUV that they fit here. And there's still plenty of space. I mean, this stuff is generally not here. It's just because they're, you know, moving. So they're getting stuff all out and ready to go. You do have a door to the outside, which again is a really nice feature. And a lot of builders kind of cut the corner and don't put that there. But it's nice to have that access point. You've got your water heater in here. Now, okay, here's something cool. So this kind of water heater, if you ever see, you know, this little extra top part, you can kind of see the fan right here. This water heater, what it does is it takes in the air from where it's at, so in the garage, so the hot air, pulls it into this fan, and then it helps heat the water. So in theory, it is a more efficient, like energy efficient and cost effective way to heat your water. This is a huge water tank. I mean, I don't know how many gallons this is, but this thing is huge. But the fact that it also has the added bonus of pulling in that ambient air from the garage to help heat the water up is awesome, because you should see that on your bill being lower. So really cool feature. And a couple of things too, if you're looking to purchase in the Florida area, you want that water heater to be less than 12 years old, and you want your roof to be less than 15, and both of those are checked with this house. Let's go explore the backyard. All right, so we're gonna head out to the backyard. Oh, I have to be smarter than the door. All right, so you've got a good sized screened in porch here. And then they added this extra door, one because they've got dogs so that the dogs can come in and go more freely, but also because it's nice to have when it's a nice day outside and you can have that extra air coming in and out. And look, we have a little friend. If you're moving to Florida and you don't like bugs, reptiles, little geckos like that, you're gonna have to get used to it, because they're all over the place and they're harmless. Like, they're just little guys that they just kind of chill out, and then you give them one little swat of a paper or spook them and then they just run off. But that's something that's very common here. All right, so this one sits on 0.18 acres. They're smaller lots, but it's nice because you still have plenty of yard here. And like I said, they've got 2 good sized dogs, a couple kiddos, and it's plenty of yard to be running around. They're just trying to keep the dogs out of the corner there, so nothing crazy happening. We do have gutters, which is hit and miss for some reason in our area. I'm from the Midwest, and my husband and I, when we first moved here, we're like, why don't these houses have gutters? It rains a lot here, and it does. And what you'll see is when they don't have gutters, you kind of get like a little ditch kind of around the house because the rain just falls off and lands there. But you don't have to worry about that with this one. And then another thing that they did while owning the property is they xeriscaped the side yard. So you've got nice, easy maintenance side yard, because honestly, you're never going to use that side. There is a gate there at the end, so you've got access to the yard if you wanted to go through the garage that way. You've got your lawn pump there, your air handler, your sprinklers over there as well, and then they're storing their garbage cans out of the way, which is really nice. But then you've got, I mean, this is a good size yard. You can kind of see the houses around that they're all kind of similar. So one reason a lot of people like to own their house in Fort Walton Beach, especially if they're military, is because it's just so convenient. You're close to both bases, like I mentioned before. You're close to the beach, and if you want to hop up on 10 to get to visit family or something like that, that's also very easy as well. You just kind of pop up through Crestview. So you've got, you're convenient location-wise. You've got a lot of things around here in Fort Walton Beach, and you've got all the fun activities too. So if you're PCSing to Hurlburt, Duke, Pensacola, NAS Pensacola, Eglin, or any of the other bases in our area, and you don't have enough time to come down here to view any of those properties, don't worry, I've got you. One of the things I do for all of my out-of-town buyers is to do similar videos to this. Obviously, it'll be a little bit more customized to you, but I do walkthrough videos so that you can see everything without looking at filtered pictures on on Realtor.com. And also, I become your eyes, your ears, and your nose so that you know exactly what you're buying. So if that is you, please feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you out. Real estate doesn't have to be overwhelming. I help guide you through the process from start to finish. And if you've gained anything from this video, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss the next video that I drop next week. See you guys later.